the moment I decided to bring AdTech to India, this was way back in 2011. The first time I went to an AdTech was in 2007. 2010 is when we signed the contract and we got it here. The idea was to get the entire ecosystem under one learning experience, which otherwise was getting very difficult as a company that we were running earlier, trying to figure out how the brand advertising monies goes up. From then, which is in 2011 till now, it's been one hell of a journey. We've learned, we've grown, we've added more people. From year one, we had about 1,500 to now 3,000 people in 2 years. It just says that it's adding tremendous value to the ecosystem because people are seeing value out of what they, whether they are in the marketplace, which is the expo floor with over 60 plus brands displaying their products and services, or the kind of speakers that we manage to bring every year. Women today are driving large organizations. If you look at Facebook, it's Sheryl Sandberg. If you look at Yahoo, it's Marissa Mayer. If you look at Facebook in India, it's Kritika Reddy. If you look at the global CEO of Coke, it's Wendy Clark. So all these people have contributed immensely for their organizations and to the entire ecosystem, whether it's creating jobs, whether it's in the communication space or any breakthrough things that they've been doing. And it's important to highlight all the great things that they're doing. And this is our tribute, and very clearly we want to salute these women because these people are the ones who are going to shape up the industry in the future. So like I said, it's just our tribute to them.
What's so very exciting is to come here and to see what happens in a nation where penetration of the internet is a little bit lower than it is elsewhere in the world, and yet innovation is so very, very high. This is a relationship business, and that AdTech is a place where real relationships get formed. Particular to India, it's simply seeing the exciting growth of the show and seeing that more and more people are clamoring to speak at the show, coming to attend the show.
Wow.
When there's a high degree of interest in AdTech, it shows the health of the industry. And if you take a look around, we have a bigger expo space, we have more speakers. A show that's growing is a show that's more busy. With a show that's more busy, what that demonstrates is that the industry is very vibrant wherever the show happens to be. So it's good news for the digital ad industry in India.
There are very, very clear business challenges in India, and there are very clear content challenges in India. And I think the interplay of both, very rarely do you get the opportunity for business and content or product to talk, right? And I think something like AdTech Delhi gives both people who rarely have the opportunity to sit across the table and have these kinds of conversations to actually have those conversations, right? So for me, it's hugely learning because I'm actually listening to a lot of people who want to advertise online, who want to create unique experiences, who typically I don't meet because I'm always working on the product to go and understand what they want to do in India.
It's fantastic to see them in their businesses that they had so much faith in all those years ago actually coming to fruition. There's some very successful marketers here that I've known for a long time, and it's absolutely fantastic to see that in the mobile space and in the overall digital space that they're actually making such a huge step forward for the market.
Literally met about 150 people, which you wouldn't get a chance to do that otherwise, right, from all across India.
This is obviously the grandest of all the AdTechs that we attend. We always have a huge presence here because this is where we belong. Apart from this, I think the spirit is amazing here because this is the agency hub. This is the advertising hub, I think. So we get to meet a lot of agencies, we get to meet all our clients and we invite them, and the footfall and the energy in people is just so lively.
So I've taken a lot back from AdTech Delhi in terms of things like what's the future going to be like for digital advertising in AdTech Delhi, as well as the emergence of data, and of course the fact that what the future is going to look like for digital advertising in India.
This is the perfect place where it all comes together. You get advertisers, publishers, all around from all around the world. Yeah.
probably the only place where you get about 3,000 people from India. No event kind of comes even close to it.
The growth that I think you should see would be more of building upon the platform that we have, perhaps another track's worth of content. We might have 3 tracks next year rather than 2. It's very ambitious, but we certainly have enough, there's enough demand for us to create more supply. The show's going to get bigger, the show's going to get more senior, more people will be coming. It's very exciting.